Hello friends, we're going to paint 3 hydrangeas on a card. This is a 5x5. I'm going to give it to a friend. You can see the envelope next to it. You're just going to dot where you're going to place the 3 hydrangea bulbs. Then you're going to dab it lightly with water in a light blue. Make sure you go all the way around because that's where you're going to paint. And then after you cover all the 3 bulbs with water, while that dries, we're going to be working on the stems. So that's going to be green. I'm going to let that dry a little bit. And here we go. We're just going to do 3 thin stems. I'm using brush 3 or 4 works. So just go all the way down and do your petals one at a time. It's a great project to relax with friends. These are darling. And everyone loves blue hydrangeas. So this is just a quick little project if you have a little time. And just remember that if you can hold the brush, you can paint. This, it just gets better every time you do it. You get better and better at it. And you always start with the light color first, that you can increase the density as you go along. And then that basically you add the details. Now that the bulbs are pretty much dry, I'm going to go back and do the petals. So it just basically an X, just 4 little dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see here and there. And while you're painting them, just taking consideration the lighting. So I have the light coming from left to right, so in an angle, and you'll see that the left side of the hydrangeas will eventually become lighter than the bottom right. So always take in consideration lighting if you can. It's just easier and nicer on the eye to take a look. So this is great little project. You can do it with friends, with family, with your kids, grandma, grandpa, just a lot of fun. And if the paint comes out too dark, you can always lighten it up. Sometimes I take from one place and put it to another place, just like right now. Take from there and put it there, and just put a few petals towards the edge as well. If it's too heavy, just spread it around, and you can always remove color with the brush, or if you want to remove more color, you can use a dry brush or even a paper towel. It will absorb the watercolor right away. So watercolor is very, very forgiving, very flexible. You can do so much with it. You can take from one place and put it in another place. Sometimes if you smudge where you're not supposed to, when you drop some color you're not supposed to, you can get creative and you can clean it with the paper towel. And it comes right off, or a dry brush, or maybe a wet brush but clean brush without any paint. Sometimes you just dab it and it comes right off as well. So here I'm just adding the final touches, which is a little bit of shadows, just pressing your brush with a very light pressure all the way around in a circular motion. So it's kind of a half moon size kind of idea. And then on the left side, you can see that I'm removing some of the color and I'm adding different places, always on the edge. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed, and join me here for another full video another time. And also, if you want to go see more beauty on Instagram, I'm at DIGA for Diga _ Linda, LINDA. Thank you so much for following along, and please subscribe for more fun little projects. I'm just about done. I'm adding the veins, and I always like to put a little bit of paint on the very bottom. I think it just adds beauty and a little bit of shadow, and it's just darling. And I love using my cute little water dishes with the roses. They're in a form of a teacup, so always enjoy that. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Until next time.